Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see, the Titans taking on a team from the Big 12, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia. And the Huskers will put toe to leather to crank us up. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Titans offense will have the first crack at it in this one. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and your sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Quarterback running on the draw. Makes a man miss. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Titans in a good spot here with second and short. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. Makes the catch. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Titans will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So Nebraska's offense has its first opportunity of the day. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Quick completion to the right. Crosses the 30. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Cornhuskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. He slings it deep to the left. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Now facing a 3rd and long. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Huskers send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Fires to the big fella. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Smallwood. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. He'll go to the sneak. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Titans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did.
And the defense got him at the 27.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The screen, he can go. Still running at the 40. Found the seam on the left. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 7 over Miami. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Sets up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Back to pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll give it to him again. Makes one man miss. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, the running back has it. Spins away from the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Rides the back and leaves it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And now this offense will take the field again. Off play action on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. Oh, he's got some space. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Tight end now in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air. It's Beebe. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Safe completion on the screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Titans line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on second down. Looking left. He's got it. And he's dragged down. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines. He stands on the result of the play. They punted away on fourth down. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Titans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The give on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Hall. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Titans are marching down the field. This time they'll go to the running game. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground, knocked down at the 28-yard line. The Titans moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pass. It's Beebe. Under fire. Makes the catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle. It's Garrison. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Right back to it. Steamrolls his way ahead. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The give.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Finds the tight end. Past the 30. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working that left side. Wide open space. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They boot it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Beebe. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Burton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Pressure coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got his man. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And the Titans will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Nice move to keep running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Huskers with the 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Plucks it out of the air. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's out past the 35. All by himself down the middle. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Husker.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got a man, it's Smallwood. Pulled down for the tackle. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Unloads to the right, and it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Titans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch called for and made. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Dropping back, it's Beebe. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Titans decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick pickup of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Turning it on! Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. He's got it on the right. What a cut. Now he's loose. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the stomping has commenced.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 10 over Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. To the air, it's Beebe. A little screen to the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. He'll field it close to the 50. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Huskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Snags it over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Here's a heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Titans will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll go right back to the run. Oh, what a move. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. There he goes. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Works the middle of the field. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They're going to test the right side with this one. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To throw, it's Beebe. Here's the pressure. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Hall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to run for it. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looking for a push on 4th down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Smallwood. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun to give, looking for room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Back to pass on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
3rd down coming up.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Makes the grab. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Nice move there. And they're able to make the tackle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
3rd down coming.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll leave it with him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Huskers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The inside handoff. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.